We begin tonight with breaking news in Phoenix. Camelback Road is closed in both directions right now as police investigate a crash. This is just east of 19th Avenue. Phoenix police say that 2 cars were involved. We're told that a woman who was a passenger in one of the cars has life-threatening injuries. Detectives are at the scene investigating there, as you can see, and Camelback Road is expected to be closed for an extended time. Thanks, everyone, for joining us tonight. For 12 News at 10, I'm Kariba Devine.
And I'm Troy Hayden. Mark's off tonight. The casket carrying Charlie Kirk's body arrived in Arizona aboard Air Force Two, escorted by Vice President J.D. Vance. We'll have more on that in just a minute. But first, new developments in the search for Kirk's assassin. Just a few hours ago, the FBI releasing this video. And look closely in the middle of your screen there. You can see the shooter jumping off the roof of a building, kind of scales down a bit, grabs, and then jumps down, has something in his hand. He then runs across the grass and into a wooded area nearby. A gun was found in these woods. The FBI says it recovered a shoe print also and a palm print from the roof.
And investigators also releasing these images today. They show the suspect wearing a distinctive black T-shirt with an American flag and what appears to be an eagle. He also wore a baseball cap with a triangle on it. Anyone with information is asked to contact the FBI.
We are still waiting to learn more about funeral arrangements. The few details we did learn today came directly from President Trump. Listen.
Mr. President, are you going to go to Charlie Kirk's funeral, sir?
I will be.
You will. Do you know when that will be?
I believe it's in Arizona, and they've asked me to go, and I think I have an obligation to do.
Do you know when that will be?
I'm hearing I hear next weekend. Whenever it is, I'll be going. I'm hearing next weekend.
So he's not saying this weekend, he's saying a week from this weekend coming up. So once we have confirmed details about any public funeral services, we'll of course share them with you. But tonight, many in Arizona are remembering Charlie Kirk.
That's right. So many people have shown up to the mortuary to pay their respects. That is where we find 12 News journalist Bianca Bono live right now. And Bianca, what are you seeing there right now?
Well, prior to Charlie Kirk's body arriving here at this mortuary, Vice President J.D. Vance and his wife flew to Utah today to grieve with Charlie Kirk's family and friends. Then, after helping carry Kirk's casket onto Air Force Two, they flew here to Phoenix.
I think it's just horrific, and I hope something like this never happens.
Supporters of Charlie Kirk emotional as they watched the skies at Sky Harbor, waiting for Air Force Two to touch down.
We can have civilized conversations with Republicans and with Democrats without fighting, and Charlie showed the world that. And I hope that we can get there again.
Marley and Zach Newberry brought an American flag with them, draping it over Terminal 4's parking garage, hoping the second family and Charlie Kirk's family could see it.
Hopefully we'll be able to show it so they can see it when they land.
We want to open it up and hang it off so that they can see it.
Upon arrival in front of Vice President J.D. Vance, Second Lady Usha Vance held hands with Charlie Kirk's wife Erica as they walked off the plane. Bagpipes played as the casket was lowered.
It just feels different. An attack on speech, and think that, so I was just honored to be here and play.
After Kirk's casket was put into a hearse, a motorcade escorted him to Hanson Mortuary near 7th Street and Northern. Erica Kirk rolling down her window to wave at the supporters who were there waiting, welcoming Kirk home.
I remember waking up this morning and I was hugging him and I said, I get to wake up with my husband today and she doesn't. And so that's why I wanted to come out and support her and show her that, Phoenix, we love you guys. We're here to support the Kirk family at all costs, and whatever they need, we will be there for her.
And back out here live, even at this late hour, cars continue to drive by, honking their horns, and we still see a group of supporters that are here grieving together. They have created another memorial for Charlie Kirk outside of the mortuary. We're live in Phoenix tonight. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
Bianca, I know when his body was first brought there, we were talking with a security expert about whether or not they would step up security around that mortuary. Is there anything you're seeing out there tonight?
We have seen Phoenix police routinely all day driving around this area. Of course, at Sky Harbor, security was very visible there. I think police just want to make it very clear to not only the family and loved ones of Charlie Kirk, but also those that are supporting him, that are showing up to all these locations around the valley, that they are aware of these locations and they are keeping a close eye on them. Troy.
All right, Bianca Bono live for us. Thank you, Bianca. Stay with 12 News and 12 Plus as we continue to cover the murder of Charlie Kirk throughout the coming days and weeks. New details also coming to light tonight about a deadly school shooting in Colorado that also happened yesterday. Police have identified the shooter as 16-year-old Desmond Hawley. Police say Hawley died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound after he shot two of his classmates. Happened at Evergreen High School, which is west of Denver, actually in the same district as Columbine High School, the site of a mass shooting back in 1999.
We will do what we can as a community to heal from this. We've had our fair share of school shootings in Jeffco. But we are going to do everything that we can to help these kids heal, to help the teachers and the parents get back to life, and a lot of that is just going to take time.
The students who were shot are still in the hospital. They survived. One is in critical condition. The other has non-life-threatening injuries.
New at 10, Governor Katie Hobbs announced an executive order making it easier for people to get the COVID-19 vaccine. It's in response to the federal government requiring patients under the age of 65 to get a prescription from their doctor.
12 News journalist Chase Golightly has more.
And the government right now is making us jump through hoops.
Kathy Chapman is frustrated.
They're making it hard for doctors to take care of us.
The 72-year-old went to her doctor at Banner Health to get her COVID-19 vaccine like she does every year. But this time her request was denied.
I am a cancer survivor, and I don't want to go anywhere unless I'm vaccinated.
Banner, in a statement to 12 News, said in part, quote, "We continue to closely monitor recommendations from federal health agencies and are awaiting the outcome from the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices meeting scheduled next week. We spoke with Chapman about this situation just a few days ago. Instead of waiting, she decided to go to a Minute Clinic and was able to get the vaccine there, but says other people her age aren't able to.
They really have no other options.
With this happening in several states, including Arizona, Governor Katie Hobbs announced on Thursday an executive order expanding vaccine access for residents, allowing the State Department of Public Health to issue a standing order that serves as a prescription, meaning you don't have to go to your doctor.
This executive order is a workaround.
Will Humble with the Arizona Public Health Association says this was also done ahead of that Immunizations Advisory Committee meeting, believing it will decide to further restrict vaccine access. This order would be another workaround, but Humble added, it doesn't mean you can go out tomorrow and get your COVID shot.
I'd say early October. My advice is write September off.
Chapman's still worried that even with this executive order, some may still be denied their requests.
I think some people are going to still have issues, and I find that unacceptable.
Chase Golightly, 12 News.
All right, Chase, thank you. A massive graffiti symbol that's been an eyesore on a Tempe Butte for weeks now has finally been removed, but it cost taxpayers $5,000. Park rangers spotted this blue circle with the white asterisk back in mid-August, painted nearly 30 feet up on the butte at Papago Park Preserve. Now, you would think something like this would be removed fairly quickly, but the 10-foot wide symbol took weeks longer than expected to remove.
We still haven't been able to figure out what it means or who did it, but we had to prepare for it. We had to get some scaffolding done since we couldn't get any other rigs out here.
Crews are still searching for the person who is responsible. If you have any information, you're asked to call Tempe Police.
Did a nice job cleaning it up.
I'm just wondering
how it wasn't there.
How they did it without being spotted.
Yeah. All right, let's get to some breaking news now. I-10 eastbound closed in Buckeye right now for a serious crash. This is far West Valley. It's west of State Route 85, and that's kind of the northwest to get down into Gila Bend down there. So DPS is telling us it's still investigating. Not sure if anybody was injured. And again, our picture kind of froze here. But these are the eastbound lanes. So if you know somebody, say, coming in from California, they're going, oh, look, it's a rollover crash, too. I'm just kind of seeing that now. So, yeah, so expect eastbound Interstate 10, again, coming in from the west near Buckeye. It's near State Route 85. It is closed down right now.